guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do, can do, can
Well,
do.
welcome to Odds and Ends with Mike Tice. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. We've got a great schedule of games this weekend in the National Football League. I'm coming to you from St. Louis, Missouri, spending some Thanksgiving time with family, my daughter Adrian, and so we're going to pick some games for you. 3 games on Thanksgiving Day, and those are going to be my 3 picks, going for 5 in a row with my pick of the week. But let's talk about some of those Sunday games first. There are no byes this week, and they ended in week 12. Some 1 o'clock games to keep an eye on. The 5-6 Browns coming off that 41-24 win to the Dolphins, -3 in the turnover differential. They travel to the Steelers. The Steelers are 6-5, coming off that 16-10 win against the Bengals. They are +10 in the turnover differential. They are going to make a quarterback switch and go to Hodges. That should be a really intriguing matchup. The next game, the Titans, who were my pick of the week last week and came through for me. They're +4 in the turnover differential. They came off that big 42-20 win against the Jaguars. They travel to the Colts, good football team. Colts are 6-5, coming off that tough loss 2017 to the Texans. The Colts are -2 in the turnover differential. The other 1 o'clock game could be the game of the week. Well, it might be the game of the week. Winning 37-8, the 49ers over the Packers, kicked the snot out of them. The 49ers are 10-1, +6 in the turnover differential. They travel to the explosive Ravens, 9-2, +8 in the turnover differential, 45-6 winners over the Rams. Then the Sunday night game, another great matchup. The 10-1 Patriots, +19 in the turnover differential, coming off that big 13-9 win over the Cowboys. They travel to the Texans, who are 7-4, 0 in the turnover differential. They come off that big win, as we said, 2017 over the Colts. And then finishing up Monday night with my 2 teams, 8:15 Eastern time, the 8-3 Vikings coming off a bye, +4 in the turnover differential. They travel to the Seattle Seahawks with red-hot Russell Wilson. 9-2 Seahawks, +9 in the turnover differential, coming off that 17-9 win against the Eagles. What a great weekend of games. I'm going to come back and talk about those Thanksgiving games and pick those for you, including my pick of the week, going for 5 in a row. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll be right back with more of Odds and Ends with Mike Tice. Well, welcome back to Odds and Ends with Mike Tice, this Thanksgiving Day special. I'm going to pick all 3 games, starting with the 12:30 Eastern Standard Time game. The Bears traveling to Detroit. 5-6 Bears taking on the 3-7-1 Detroit Lions. Lions coming off that 19-16 loss to the Skins. The Giants got beat by the Bears 19-14. -4 is the spread. The Bears are favored. They're number 4 in total D, number 4 in scoring D, number 4 in third down D, but they are 28th in the league in scoring offense, while the Detroit Lions are ninth in total O, 11th in scoring O, and 29th in total D. I like the Bears -4 to win the game and cover in the first game on Thanksgiving Day. Now when you're getting ready to sit down and eat your dinner, the 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time game, the Bills. This should be a great contest. Travel to the Dallas Cowboys. The Bills are 0 in the turnover differential. The Cowboys are -2. Coming off that tough loss 13-9 to the Patriots. Dallas's record now is 6-5. The Bills are 8-3, coming off that nice win 20-3 against the Broncos. I tell you, the Bills are the Bills are 3rd in the league in lack of explosive gains against them, 3rd in the league in total D, 3rd in the league in scoring D. And meanwhile, the Dallas Cowboys, number 1 in total O, number 3 in explosive plays on offense, number 3 in third down D, and number 2 in third down O. This should be a great contest, but I like the Bills +6.5 to cover in this game, And those are your first two games. We'll be right back in a minute with my pick of the week on Thanksgiving Day 2019.
This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do, can do, can do.
Well, welcome back to Odds and Ends with Mike Tice. Happy Thanksgiving. And now for my pick of the week, going for 5 in a row. I love the New Orleans Saints. They are +8 in the turnover differential. They're 9-2. They're giving 7 points to the Atlanta Falcons, who are -8 in the turnover differential and 3-8 with their record. I like the Saints. I love the New Orleans Saints. And here's a couple more reasons why. A few reasons why are all the weapons the Saints have. Look at Ted Ginn here. 3rd and 11. He stays alive. Great protection by the offensive line. 30 yards to Ted Ginn. 1st and 10, Latavius Murray. 26 yards and a big touchdown. Look at this gaping hole by the offensive line, doing a number on the Carolina defensive front. And then you got the big guy healthy again, Jared Cook. 1st and 10. He had 6 catches for 99 yards. This one's for 16. Don't forget about Alvin Kamara. He was hot early, got hurt, and now he's back. Look at this hole again by the offensive line for 9 yards. And the go-to guy, Michael Thomas. 10 catches, 101 yards, and a TD. This is 2nd and 10. This is good for 11 yards. The New Orleans Saints has too many weapons for the Atlanta Falcons. Well, that's it for this week's episode of Odds and Ends with Mike Tice. And don't forget, I'm going for 5 in a row in my pick of the week. In the games, let me regroup and give them to you. In the first game, I like the Bears -4 to go into Detroit and beat those Lions at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. I like the Bills +6.5 to cover going into Dallas to play those Dallas Cowboys. And I love the New Orleans Saints -7 to go into Atlanta and beat up on the Atlanta Falcons. Just too many weapons. Happy Thanksgiving. And don't forget, you can tweet your thoughts and comments to Odds and Ends Pod. That's at ODDS, the letter N, ENDS Pods. Have a great day. I hope all your teams win this week. We'll talk to you next week on Odds and Ends with Mike Tice.
This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do, can do.